Hello, my name is Priyabrata. My roll number is 21E10055 and I have made a DIY project on the Tinkercad simulator where I have used the Arduino board for coding it. So, uh, so let me explain the purpose of this project. This is something that can be set up in a chamber where we place some of our plants, small plants, and there is a shutter on the roof which can be either opened or closed via a knob controller. And and at night, as we know, there is no sunlight, so it is unnecessary to keep the shutter open, so we'll close it. And as it can be counterproductive as well if it rains heavily or a bird were to enter. And so here the first servo motor is something that gets coupled with a shutter knob, and the second servo motor gets coupled with a shower knob, which can be used to water the plants whenever necessary. So here I have used a 9 volt battery, but I have then again used the 5 volt voltage regulator to decrease the voltage to 5 volts for supply, as the servo motor and all the parts use 5 volts. And then I have used a photoresistor here, which can be used to detect the solar intensity, so that I can interpret the amount of the brightness of sunlight at the particular moment, and I can use it to either keep my shutter open or closed, as the intensity becomes quite low in the evening, and that amount of sunlight isn't something that we actually need. And then uh, the frequency of watering must also depend upon the intensity of the solar heat or the sunlight. So here I have used it to detect the sunlight, as its resistance becomes very high if the amount of light falling on it is low, and it becomes low if the amount of light falling on it is high. So here the potential difference across this resistor is taken to an analog pin, and the reading of that analog pin gives an idea of the amount of sunlight or the brightness of sunlight present at that moment. So let me run it once. So here, as I increase the brightness above a certain threshold level, uh, the shutter knob turns 90 degree and opens the shutter, and it is still open. And the second servo motor on the right side that controls the showers calculates according to this code, where I have used an approx formula, so that I can take into account the brightness of the sunlight, and you use it uh, time to time the watering of the plants. So the more the sunlight, the more frequently plants get watered. So after some amount of time, it turns to 90 degrees, the showers turn open, then it again goes back, showers get closed, and then after another such interval, it will again turn on and then turn off. So this way we can automate the watering of the plants according to the solar heat or the brightness of sunlight, so that we don't even overwater and they don't even get dried up, and we can also manage the shutters without any human effort needed. Thank you.